Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to film this special video. This is the beginning of March, and it is special because over here I have a document that has completely changed my life. Now, as a lot of the medical community knows, and especially my viewer medical students, the month of March is a very important month because it has something called the match, which is what I'm carrying right here. I matched back in 2019, the March of that month, and the match only happens once a year. And I filmed this video because, and it's not going to be an elaborate video of how to match or anything. I wanted to talk about my personal experience because I know that this is a very stressful month for a lot of people who are applying for the match right now. And to give a little hope. And why I say that is because I actually was a double match. That basically means that I did not actually match the first time. So the first thing I wanted to say is that the match is not an easy thing, especially if you're an international medical graduate such as myself. It can be very competitive and very difficult to get in. So my journey started back in 2015, 2016. That's when I sat for my USMLEs, and as the medical community knows, this is one of the most difficult exams you could ever do in your life. I wish the USMLEs on nobody on this planet. After the USMLEs are done, you do some research, and you get preferably some US clinical experience, which I've done, about 3 months of US clinical experience. You finish obviously medical school in your foreign country, and then you apply to the match. Now, the first time I did this was back in 2017 for the 2018 season. I was full of hope. I was absolutely sure that I would be matching. I thought I had a solid application, and when I applied to very few programs, few in international medical graduate standards. I applied to about 100 programs. I got 2 interviews. Super excited. I went there. I thought I crushed them. I thought I had it in the bag. And then March 12th, 2018, I was in Ottawa, Canada, sitting down, waiting for that email to come in at any moment. And then that email came in, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and it crushed me. It was a rejection. Whew, I still remember it. It's very fresh inside me. And I honestly thought that most of all my efforts are gone, and that they did amounted to nothing, basically. The thing is, with this, it's once a year, so I felt very, very hopeless. I was falling in an abyss of despair, basically. I thought that there was no way I could match after this. If I did not match that time, boom, I am done for. My dreams completely crushed. A few weeks pass. I was very bitter, very still in shock. And then for some reason, I picked myself up again and decided to apply one more time in the 2019 season this time. So took a bunch of new things, including the USMLE Step 3. Also don't wish it to anybody on this planet. And this time I did not I did not hold back. I applied to almost 300 programs. And even with 300 programs, I only got 7 interviews. Now, the second time, I did not feel as confident, to be honest, as the first time. Obviously, that fresh memory of the rejection was still with me. I was struggling hard in order to kind of focus and give myself a little energy to move forward with the interviews, with the traveling. And mind you, I was in Saudi Arabia at the time, so I had to travel all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, stay for about a month here to do all my interviews, all the costs that had to do with this. And yeah, I was very skeptical the second time. I did not think that I would be able to do it. And then March 11th, 2019, I still remember 5 minutes before I get the match, I I actually opened the email of my rejection from the year prior. And the logical thing that I had in my mind was, if I look at the rejection letter, I would be making my eyes used to a rejection letters, and I will soften the landing, I would say. 5 minutes later, 12 p.m. strikes right there and then. I still didn't get anything. I was in my apartment in Saudi Arabia by myself. I started getting frantic. I was like, oh, where's that email that year before? The email just came right there and then, but this time it didn't. Second minute passes, third minute passes, fifth minute passes. I started panicking. I honestly thought I didn't even certify my list of residencies that I wanted to go to. And so I got really scared. I logged into my NRMP website. So that's the website where you kind of tell you if you have been eligible for SOAP or not, basically. And I saw this red thing, and I honestly thought that was a rejection. I started feeling that despair, but that red thing was basically saying SOAP not eligible. And so I was like, oh, hold on. If you're SOAP not eligible, that means you've matched. I actually scrolled down all the way to the bottom of that page, and there was this big green banner that says, congratulations, you have matched. Oh my God. I have never felt a sense of relief, a sense of jubilance in my life. Two extreme emotions. From the first time, that despair. The second time, utter jubilance. I let out the loudest scream in my life from joy. I could not believe it. But I was waiting for that email, and when it finally did come, it was real. I actually matched. And I have it right here. And I actually printed it out. So if you're an international medical graduate, you don't get these through a fancy, match ceremony or not. I had to print it out. I went to a color printer and just printed out my email. This was 2019, so about 6 years ago. And I still, to this day, I cannot believe it. First of all, like right now, I'm sitting in my own practice. I'm practicing in the United States as an obesity medicine doctor. Stay tuned for future videos about how to become an obesity medicine doctor. But yes, so I'm sitting in my practice here in the United States of America, something I have never even imagined doing prior to even studying my USMLEs. All that is in my past right now. I've done the match, I've gotten through residency, I've gotten through fellowship. I'm currently now in my clinical practice as an attending. And so it is unreal. It is unreal, and I still could not believe that I went through that arduous journey. I would argue that this is one of the most difficult academic journeys anybody in this world can do. So that was kind of my journey. And if there's one thing that I want you to get from this video is don't lose hope. I was in complete despair, especially for my viewers who are repeat matches as well. I was in complete despair. I didn't know what to do, but do not lose hope. This will be an amazing story one day that you look back to, just like that I'm doing right now, and just cannot believe that it happened to you. So stay strong. I wish all applicants good luck. I wish all repeat applicants to steady your nerves, and hopefully you get better news this time around. That's all what I wanted to say for the video today. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.